Alrighty then, mic check, mic check. Welcome aboard. Let's do this.
The old adage where, the individual investor doesn't have a chance because the institutional investor has better technology, better information, and, more money and better opportunity. I don't think it's real anymore. I think the edge is on the individual investor because they're small, they're nimble, they can trade, they can use, they have best front-end technology.
Don't waste your time. Leave the technical analysis to us. You just play the game.
Divergence down NQ 100.
Welcome aboard, everyone.
Speed of NQ 439.
What exactly is AlgoBox, and why do our traders absolutely love it?
Michael Othrow. That's right. Are you ready? Don't forget, trading is risky, but if trading is for you, this might also be the place for you. Let's talk about what we're doing. Don't forget, we're sitting on my hands for the first 5 minutes. You are perfectly capable of doing whatever you wish to do, but I'll be giving my own personal advice to my younger version of myself here today. Remember, I'm not giving you specific trading advice whatsoever. I'm showing you how I use the tools. AlgoBox, if you'd like a free trial, of course, you can hook it up, algoboxpro.com. Let's get that music started here this morning. I sit on my hands for the first 5 minutes. It is 2 minutes past the U.S. Open. We got 3 minutes to talk about a few things. So top right up there, looking at my 5 trades. Let's talk about big picture here. Yesterday was a gigantinormous windfall profit day, 35K. High watermark was 48,900. Gave some back in those last earnings call stuff. My back hurt from sitting in that chair so much yesterday, and I thought about some things afterwards and thought about how. So that was a 7-hour record stream, but I had told you guys that yesterday was going to be a candy day. How did we know that? Well, we talked about market cadence. Easy days follow hard days follow easy days. So today, I expect the opposite. It was a windfall profit day yesterday, so I expect a difficult day today, right? What do I tell you guys about a windfall day? If you don't know, go into our room and type !windfall command in the chat, and you'll get 2 videos walking through some history and some lessons and the way that I approach the market on a day after a windfall. There is a phrase that I tell myself that whatever I made on the windfall day, the following day, that the market is going to take that money from me. It wants to take that money from me. In fact, whatever I made yesterday, I owe the market double that today. Now, that may not necessarily be true, but it is a mental part of the game to prepare yourself for not giving that back. I am not giving that money back to the markets. You get me? However, I treat her like that lady who's going to try to get it all back. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying no. You know what I'm saying? Not happening. So that is my mental state right now. And here we go. 5 seconds until the 5 minutes is up. Don't forget, top left is a direction filter called the MACV Ultimate. That is free inside of our Discord trade room. And I mean 100% free, not a trial. You can literally use that MACV Ultimate if you are in our Discord trading community. Up on the left-hand side in the public section, just click on it and you will see the moving version, as that is a still image in the top left here as an example to show you directional filter. So speaking of that, I am going to check that here. One moment. Got to get that set up here this morning. There we go. So we are green on the MACVU at the moment. So my default for the biggest and best plays are currently to the long side. Also, AlgoBox in the center here and on the bottom right. Over here on my high time frame chart are telling me longs favorable. Speed is telling me it's not good. I got a giant X over my charts right now reminding me that speed is not the ideal right now. And obviously from the speed, it's super high, right? So this tells me it's too fast to react well here in this. That's generally what that's going to tell me. And on a windfall day, don't forget that I am going to be extra cautious. And we are going to be doing our 5 trades in and out. 9:30 to 10:10. 10:10, that very odd time between 10:10 and 10:30 where there is an exchange of hands. We talk extensively about that in the core. That's going to be in library number 4 in the free section on the website if you are wondering. And there's my rules and goals on the bottom left as well. And don't forget, if you are doing a 2-week free trial with us, I will say, if you send me a direct message, have a chat with me. Just for having a chat with me, I will give you the ultimate discount offer, better than Black Friday. We do the Black Friday offer twice a year, at Black Friday and in July, kind of a Christmas in July thing, and of course Black Friday around Christmas. But it'll be Merry Christmas to you if you send me a DM during your 2-week free trial. Join within your first month and you will absolutely know you got the best offer. That's our deal. All right, speaking of deals, let's take a peek. Another thing, if you want to know what I'm looking for filters and why I'm not concerned with trying to take a trade right now, we are in the dead middle right here. Do not fiddle in the middle. So best plays are going to be outside of that, and I'm going to stick to that with a seriousness of heart today, especially because of that windfall day yesterday. I don't want to be giving that market back anything. Another note for today. What is today's personality? It is FOMC. So what does that mean? Well, that means that 2 p.m. is going to be something spicy, right? So FOMC news will be coming out at 2 p.m. on an FOMC day. I have some rules for myself that I trade toward the golden ropes. Now, what are the golden ropes? That is going to be in the direction of the highest time frame that we use, the 89, going to be trading toward the golden ropes. The golden ropes are currently above us, so I'm going to be longs only here this morning. Make sense? Utimus. All right, that's it. 9:38. I'm just going to wait for this to cross outside of the diddle zone. I'm going to add the background colorings as well. So don't forget, if you are using our speedometer and you've got the psychology module, we go over this quite often. We have 3 options for helping you out with your psychology on when not to trade based on the market: speed and cadence at that time, background, overlay, or text, or all 3 like I have turned on right now. As you can see, bottom right says do not trade. The background color is red, and I've got a giant X over the chart. So I don't even have to look at it. I talk about it like this. Don't stare at a chart. It is called the Medusa effect. For me, again, I'm talking to me, a younger version of myself. If you want to do it, absolutely do it. But the market has a way of wooing you into a belief. And if you simply eliminate your beliefs and execute what's on the chart like a video game, that's the way we approach the markets. And that's going to be better for you, in my opinion. All right, if you guys got questions, pop them there in the chat. I will try to get them answered. It is 9:39. 1 minute until that 940 to 950 reversal zone area. We still have not
Enigma
popped
long on the NQ4.
out of that middle in here. There's an Enigma there, and we're in the middle, right? So what do I tell you on those? You're going to play them, you have to have a little bit more room on them, and there's higher risk, and no surprise, right? Floppy. Okay, speed has reduced to a bit more bearable. That's good. Still have not popped out of that center diddle zone there yet. If I have any obvious caves. Here's one down here. I like to mark my profile caves. It's a juicy one. I'm going to give it some extra nice zone down here. I'm going to go ahead and highlight that one. If we touch that, I'll be excited for a trade right on that. Did not pop out of the diddle there, even with that noisy move down with AudioBox. News at 9:45. Okay. Jock, can you tell me which news is coming out there? Let me see if it's, hopefully it's coming on our event.
100
Type exclamation mark news in the pub chat.
Speed of NQ65.
Yes, 9:45. S&P Global Manufacturing PMI numbers coming out in 4 minutes.
DCDM.
Thank you for that reminder. Yes, and the news, again, our room does it all. If you are inside of our Discord channel chat, you can type exclamation mark news, and that's going to pull the feed right there. So there's that 9:45 a.m., and you can see it's marked as a medium. We also have three high events. Of course, there's that 2 and 2:30 FOMC, Fed interest rate decision, Fed press conference, 2 to 2:30. It's going to be nuts in the afternoon. Let's see, and not nuts in a bad way. I mean, in a good way. VIX up, ticks up. Higher the VIX, the more ticks. That's how we play the game. All right. Construction spending also at 10. So 9:45 and 10. So we're going to be sandwiched with some news here. Again, lots of reasons to be careful here today. I'm going to attempt to be patient, take the best trades there, and remembering my windfall that I owe the market. All right, we finally just popped up out of the diddle zone, so I want to be interested in taking a trade now. As soon as the speed comes back into a spot here for me, then I'll be ready to do so. At the same time, we've got in 3 minutes news. So if a trade doesn't show up here in the next 30 seconds, we want to sit on hands for news 2 minutes before, 3 minutes after, are my general rules around the news. Yeah, it's going to be a little bit more boring day here this morning than it was yesterday. Super action yesterday, 7-hour live stream, 35K. But what I wanted to say about that 35K was I thought afterwards, let's do the hourly rate on that. So 7 hours, 35K. Now, let's say that I'd only trade in an hour. So is it better to trade 1 hour and make 5K, or 7 hours and make 35K? Somebody tell me. Think about it.
Enigma long on the NQ4.
If I didn't have a candy day yesterday, would that change your intention? Now remember, there's a difference between a candy day, where it's easy trading, and a windfall day. When I was saying what happened yesterday was a windfall day. Windfall profits, $35,000 profits yesterday. That's different. So first, you guys have been hanging out with me for a while. You know, my biggest pet peeve in the world is a false fact, right? If you start off with a false premise, it takes so much time and so much effort to debate someone, because you're debating the false fact first, and then, it's crazy. So be careful you're accurate on what you're asking first. But would I be trading differently? Not because of a candy day. If it was a candy day, I would just do trading. But this is a windfall day yesterday that is changing the way that I would trade today. We got about 45 seconds till news. So sitting on hands.
Fib.NQ.
I'll go ahead and, just for fun, turn on the news audio. Not necessary for our trading, but you know how it is. Sometimes it feels nice to know what's happening. I'm saying, but we're just going to trade what's in front of us. We're going to take our plays, and that's that. All right, news coming out in 15 seconds. See if we get some volatility kick from those numbers.
10 seconds.
Speed of NQ 109.
Put the hand on the coffee.
0, that's higher than the forecast, 49.9.
Yeah, thanks, Captain Price. Good to see you, sir. Hope you're doing well.
Fib.divergence on the NQ on the 9.
Okay, so some reaction there out of the news here. Enough to pop us outside of that diddle there just for a moment. Let's see if we get out there again and get ourselves an opportunity for a trade.
Speed of NQ 187.
Okay, we are 2 minutes past the news.
56.
So it
Speed
looks like
of
it's
NQ
doing that thing right
156.
according to my rules that I have developed over a long period of time there. Got about 45 seconds before things will kind of hopefully open up for us to look for that
So
first
according to
trade.
analyst, hawkish pivot in Fed wager builds in SOFR options for 2025. A standout flow in SOFR options so far Wednesday has been adding to a hawkish play via a December 2025 options fly. The position also traded April 18th, targeting a Fed rate of around 5.75% or 42 basis points above the current Fed effective rate.
Felt my computer slag there just a minute. Look at that. Turns itself back on again. Not even with the reboot. Be careful. Make sure you turn off your real-time protection. Windows turns that back on all the time. And your performance will suffer
Speed of NQ
while it's scanning all those files that are coming into your PC and all that network connectivity. Is it because they don't have them? I think you might be right, Soul Man. That could be it. All right, 30 seconds. And don't forget, we will have a 15-minute window to take trades before the next news event. We're sitting solidly on the golden ropes up here on the 89 right now.
Fib.NQ on the 9. Speed of NQ 133.
Yeah, speed is a bit nuts. Over 100 right now. Over 125. Now, I don't mind 100, but 125, above 125, you start sometimes having a little issue with reaction. With reaction timing. Oh, that's smart, Greg. You set up a scheduled task that checks for real-time monitoring every 10 minutes and automatically turns it off. Greg, now that sounds like a really cool tool.
Enigma long on the NQ2.
Now, I wouldn't want it off all the time. but I would definitely like that while trading. Hey, if you don't mind, send me a DM, send me a direct message, and talk to me about how you're implementing that script, and we'll see if we can potentially use that. That sounds cool.
Speed of NQ 127.
So in 10 minutes time now at the top of the hour, do you see the release of the US?
Yeah, because I do sometimes forget to do that.
PMI. Forecast of 50 on the prior, 50 spot 3, with a range of 51 spot
As an
5,
audio, if it doesn't turn it
48
off.
spot 5 expected.
Oh, if it does turn it off. Oh, that's very cool.
55
Oh man, that sounds very, very cool, Greg. Yeah, hey, thanks for that.
Index from ISM, forecast of
Is that a PowerShell script?
on the prior, 47 spot 4, and the new orders index, forecast 51 on the prior, 51 at spot 4. With this, we also see the US job openings forecast.
Josh, have you sent me something like that before? I apologize. I feel like the last time I saw someone send me something like that, it was about turning it off permanently, but I may be mistaken.
Construction spending month over month, forecast 0.3% on the prior, minus 0.3%.
Is McAfee a good antivirus for Windows? I don't make any antivirus recommendations. I don't play that game. I don't vouch for third party nothing around here. Okay, so speed wasn't great, but our Enigma caught the absolute bottom of that move there, pushed it back up. That was a beauty. I was gabbing away. I couldn't tell if that hit right when that popped outside there or not. Somebody confirm for me in the chat. Enigma calling the bottom. You guys want to know why we rely on the Enigma so much? That is a beast. Let me turn off my background coloring there. It'll be easier for you to see. Look at that monstrous push. Beautiful. Get a measurement on that Enigma to the 10.6 red. So that's 67 ticks to the 10.6. Beautiful. All right, we're popping outside here. My speed is the only thing that's got me in a bit of concern here. There we go, and speed clears up. All right, I'm ready for a trade. We peaked outside of the diddle zone there. Let's see. Looks like they trapped them on the bottom side there. Remember, I'm looking for longs for the majority of my trades here with FOMC, with the golden ropes up above me. Bliss, you took that one. You got T1, T2. Well done, well done. Excellent work. All right, we are back in the diddle. So, remaining patient.
Enigma long on the NQ4. Speed of NQ 114.
Enigma long on the 4. Let me take a peek at that. Yeah, another winner for 20 ticks there on the 4s, out of sight, and that's 44 tick up move off of that Enigma off of the 4s, if you've got the 4s going there. Here's the Enigma show up on the 4. In the diddle zone, though, again, those are a little bit more difficult. And again, when I say windfall, I mean, I am just very cognizant of a gigantinormous 35K day yesterday. Back to my question earlier. So somebody said the 1 hour, somebody said the 7 hour. So I'll pose my question again here while we're in the middle to try to keep me from being tempted into a trade here while we're in the diddle zone. The diddle in the middle, do not fiddle. As one of my original OG mentors, Joseph James, taught me a long time ago. Speaking of Joseph James, I have a phone call with him today after the close. I'm so excited to chat with my old mentor, Joseph James from schooloftrade.com. Original OG. Boss level teacher and trainer. Amazing, amazing teacher. And I get to have a chat with him later today. So my question was, is it better to do 5,000 in an hour or 35,000 on a 7-hour live stream? Well, pretend it's not a stream, but just
Speed
in
of
trading.
112.
Is 5,000 sitting at your desk for an hour
112.
So in five
better,
time now,
or
at the top of
is
the hour, see the
35,000 over 7 hours
manufacturing data
better?
for
What is your opinion and
manufacturing
why?
PMI forecast 50 on the prior 50 spot 3 with a range of 51 spot 5 to 48 spot 5 expected. Prices paid forecast 55 spot 4.
Another news event coming out here in 5 minutes.
8. The employment index forecast at 48 spot 2 on the prior 47 spot 4, and the new orders index forecast 51 on the prior 51 at spot 4. With this data, we also see the JOLTS job openings as well. This is for the month of March, forecast at 8.69 million on the prior 8.756 million, with a range of 8.836 million to 8.474 million. And also get construction spending month over month for the US, forecast 0.3% on the prior minus 0.3%.
Speed of NQ98. Divergence up NQ on the 9.
$35K because the hourly is the same. 7 hour. If I have a pitcher with a no-hitter, I'm leaving him in as long as possible. I'm going with the 35K, 7 hours. Okay, I like it. I like the thinking here. A lot of good thoughts there. I like the explanations. Okay, approaching the open line here. All right, I'm going to engage my Enigma. I'm turning Enigma on. My full auto, that is.
Speed of NQ 139.
We're outside the diddle. Came down, touched the open. I'm going to come back and answer that question, kind of give you guys some of my insights that I had yesterday after that day, and thinking back, played back some of my first sets of plays and all that fun stuff. That end of day, trying to get to that final level 50K. I played that back several times. Okay, I've got my hotkeys on the left hand buy, right hand sell, right on the mouse, left on the house.
Speed of NQ 105.
$13.7 shark back. $10.7 Enigma short. All right, there's the Enigma play. Stops back behind it. Could be trouble. I think I'm going to give it some extra space there. Nope, it hit me. It hit me. My PC is hesitating. I don't like that.
Target filled. Target
Dadgummit.
Target filled.
Got too quick there.
target filled. Target filled. Target filled.
That should not have been a stop out. That is pissing me off. I could not get to the stack 30 quick enough. Hesitated for a second. My machine was doing that lag thing. Dude, I am getting on that 13,900 so bad. I know I told you guys yesterday I'm getting on that 13,900. That is just reiterating it for me again. So the 7-hour thing yesterday was exhausting. Mike, my back hurt. It was insane yesterday. So we'll talk about that here in just a minute. But that is another one where my PC cost me on that. My 10,900 could not keep up with the speed as that was coming in. Too much heat
Employment index
on that. News coming out right now.
Enigma long on the NQ2. Enigma long on the
I'm going to take that double Enigma. Oh, come on. PC, don't do, come on. Oh, my word. Thank you, PC. Once again, screwing me over.
0.2%.
Dadgummit.
Forecast 0.3%.
Okay. PC lagging again. That is lovely. Switching to threes. Please don't freeze.
Divergence up NQ on the 9.
We have posted out the ISM manufacturing PMI April reports on the feed for anyone interested. Keynotes are that new orders and backlogs are contracting. Production is growing and employment is contracting. The supplier deliveries are faster and raw materials inventories are
Speed of
contracting.
NQ 289.
Low.
You froze? Dude, what was that? What was going on? What is happening? Oh my word.
Full reports, that's being for the month.
Insane. Yeah, 751 speed. Yeah, so I switched to threes without it breaking. We're over 400 BPM, 400 bars a second.
Manufacturing data.
Lagged out. I cannot get on that 13,900 fast enough.
Enigma short on the NQ3.
Yeah, but with a 1300, I could have been able to react to some of that.
Speed of NQ 108. Speed of NQ 108. Speed of NQ 101. Divergence up NQ on the 9.
Just noting some commentary from Wall Street Journal's Nick Timiraos on X. It says there were 1.3 vacancies for every unemployed worker in March, that being the lowest since August of 2021. Notes that private sector job vacancy rates are again 35.3% in March, the lowest level seen since January 2021.
Okay, we touched in on that cave that wanted to hit in on before. I'm going to tap in on that. We got a new bar on the 89s. We'll see if we start to come back up into those golden ropes. Coming back up in there into the open line.
Speed of NQ92. Enigma short on the NQ4.
Okay, got a red Enigma coming in on the 4s. There's king timing, add to position.
Speed of NQ73. Speed of NQ73. Enigma short on the NQ3. Speed of NQ57. Speed of NQ54.
New bar on the wave.
All right, we got a level 14 coming in there on the 4s. I'll show you that here in just a moment. So majority of position taken off right there as we come in, and we'll close it up into VL1 and 2 there. All right. So super frustrating to be in the negative off of, I would still call those technical issues from before, but this was the play that came in here. Moonshot short off of the 4s. Higher time frame. Going to be a stronger push if that's a winner. That helped out a lot. Then we got the follow-up entry there, adding to position off of a speed 73, which is also the perfect speed. As you guys know, I love driving down the freeway at 70 miles an hour, right? Told you guys that before. This is off of the 3s, so also slightly larger. And we got that big dropout into our cave, and that's where we saw that big 14 show up. Very good help there.
Enigma short on the NQ3.
All right, we got another Enigma. Just gonna let the Enigmas do their work here. Into a 50 cent.
Speed of NQ68. Speed of NQ68. Speed of NQ85. Speed of NQ62. Fib.NQ on the 9.
Okay, let's see if that Enigma gave 20 or not. Yeah, I forgot. Oh, I forgot. I'm on the 3s. This 3s level down here. It gave 47 ticks. Yeah, so plenty. Good play. Good play. Okay, back into the cave. Open line up above. Gigantinormous delta coming in. I got a double cross coming in on the 4s. See if we can target the open here with that.
Speed of NQ61.
I feel like I got a little big on that. I'm going to close up half of that.
NQ61.
Or double cross. So trying for a DCDM here. Get a measurement off of the 4s for that. Nope, stopped under the crosses. Okay. Can always retry. That's at 17.454s. And now I have a gold line reversal target up above me.
Speed of
Right here.
NQ60.
If we do touch. Processor all the way. We don't care about RAM. All processor. RAM will do nothing for you.
Divergence down NQ on the 9.
Okay, divergence. So, short side, we've got golden ropes above us.
Speed of NQ55. Fib.NQ on the 9.
So looking now to the fear and greed index, 43 out of 100, which indicates fear, while the crypto fear and greed index is at 54 out of 100, indicating neutral. Keeping an eye on the VIX as well, it's currently up 2.5% at around 16.04.
Floating price up under the
China
open
about
line.
to roll out policies to
I
boost
feel that
economic
is
recovery.
significant. Floating it right up underneath that open line. I think they believe that everybody's looking and targeting that, and so there is a strong chance it doesn't get there. I've got my finger over this sell. I'd love this to pop up out of that diddle zone. Give me a reason to pop that back short where a potential fake to the open. If they've got retail believing that they're going to push it up under there to touch it, and then a drop off. Potential. Switch to a big because the play that's coming, you can just feel the big coming. I'm also on a 3s, not a 2s. Hypothesis. Get out of that middle zone. hear from it.
In 10 minutes time at 10:30 a.m. Eastern, we get our weekly EIA inventories. Crude, a forecast draw of 2.5 million on the prior draw of 6.368 million. With an expected range
Okay, nope, they got it.
5 million
So,
to a draw
across
of
that theory, we've got a
570.
gold line
Gasoline,
up at
draw of
17,480.
1.02 million on the prior draw of 0.634 million. Distillate, a forecast of a build of 1 million on the prior build of 1.614 million. Cushing, prior draw of 0.659 million.
Okay, it looks like price expiration.
Speed of NQ71.
Target filled.
Looks like an empty expiration to me. Any reason for me to get short, and I'm going to hit it. Cave. Okay, supply just came in. Let me give it a shot. Supply came in on the 4s. Like I said, I'd give any reason to get in on the oppose. Nope, closing it out. So popped up over the cross. That was my initiation. So it looks like they're gonna push it up, potentially. Nope. Re-engage, put my stops above the red cross here.
Target fit.
In 5 minutes time at 10:30 AM Eastern, we get our weekly EIA inventories. Crude, a forecast draw of 2.5 million on the prior draw of 6.368 million, with an expected range of a build of 1.5 million to a draw of 4.572 million. Gasoline, forecast draw of 1.02 million on the prior draw of 0.634 million. Distillate, a forecast build of 1 million on the prior build of
ES1's Enigma, and you didn't give us a color.
Crude, on the prior draw of 0.659 million.
Speed of NQ53.
Red, thank you. Too much trading in this middle diddle. Okay, they're gonna go touch my gold line. I am gonna smack it on that gold line. Touch it. Come touch it. Do it.
Target.
Speed of NQ56.
Target filled. Target filled. Target filled. Target filled. Target filled. Target filled.
Was that gold line reversal touch? I started adding in on that 10.1 when it came in, because sometimes it can happen right in front of it. Hit the cross, came into it, also had the cave in that same section.
OPEC crude output fell 50,000 barrels per day to 26.81 million barrels per day in April, according to a survey.
1 minute remaining. I'll be leading with EIA crude oil inventories.
Target filled.
Ten seconds. a build of 7.265 million, a build of 7.265 million. That's higher than the forecast draw of 2.5 million. Gasoline, a build of 0.344 million, a build of 0.344 million. That's higher than the expected draw of minus 1.02 million. Distillate, a draw of 0.732 million, a draw of 0.732 million.
Target fill. Target.
That's lower than the expected build of 1 million.
DCDMNQ on the 3.
Crude Cushing, a build of 1.089 million, a build of 1.089 million.
Enigma short on the NQ3.
Target filled. Target
Speed of
filled.
NQ68. Speed of
US oil
NQ68.
futures extend losses down 1.2% after the US EIA storage report. We have posted out the weekly EIA inventories report to the feed for all those interested. The Department of Energy says the US SPR is up 0.594 million barrels at 366.271 million barrels.
Fib.NQ on the 9.
Someone ban that Rozzy guy. That guy trolls every effing day. Ban this low IQ ICT nut job. Send him back to his Uber route. Thank you.
NQ3.
Target filled.
Make sure you deliver my burger hot and on time today, bro.
Target filled.
Good pro tip. Hot and on time or no tip, bro.
New bar.
US crude stocks rose last week to the highest since June 2023, according to the EIA.
Enigma short on the NQ3.
Target filled.
Come on, hold that Enigma. Give me that moonshot. Windfall day, superstition in full effect. Started out with a technical glitch. Turned into a mental one.
Fib.NQ on the 9.
Yeah, I'm going to cut my losses. All right. No surprise. No surprise at all. Actually, it was. Go back. I don't even want to talk about it. Not in the mood. We'll do it some other time.